There's lag, people. There is no lag, guys. 0 frames dropped ever since I started streaming.
Nuko, making it 3 high causes Endermen to spawn. Endermen teleport when they hit water. That literally means nearby could be building something mundane, turn around and get annihilated by an Enderman. And you don't want that.
Hey, he understood why I was only 2 high now. Why don't you make it where the mobs can spawn a little bit taller?
The only time I'll ever make a mob trap specific for Endermen is a push trap that uses fall damage to kill them. Because you can't use water, you can't use anything else, they'll just teleport.
I thought they'd teleport if they were falling.
No.
What?
They'll teleport if they get a random aggro. Like, for instance, if they're aggroed and you push them into a void, if they hit the right value, they'll teleport behind you.
Interesting.
But otherwise, they'll just fall to their death.
Interesting. Wonder if I'll get all the mob spawns here too, but you're not making a mob grinder, so I'm happy with that. You're just gonna
Apparently
help.
Rupert hates my grinder.
He's just gonna help me out. You know that, Slow. You're just helping me out by not making.
What's that?
By not making a grinder, you're just helping me out.
How am I helping you out?
You're not taking up mob cap.
Ah, that's true, yeah. This is very true. But then
And
again,
since you guys
I don't need a grinder, so I'm okay.
are what, 6 chunks apart, so the mob cap in there should be roughly 160, 170?
Sweet.
I have a condensed. See, you would think, you know, I let him have all the spawns in the overworld. You would think he would let me have all the spawns in the Nether, but no.
That's not how it works, okay?
No, it's not, is it? It's okay. I don't mind.
Well, as long as you don't mind, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm comfortable.
Thorough copy, I'm fairly sure he knows.
Is it becoming nighttime?
Nearby, Trent rules will believe in you until the end, and then he will betray you. I added on that betray you part.
Oh. Thanks.
Heading up.
So random with my torches.
You're too OCD with torches, you spend 20 minutes on it.
I don't want to be OCD. I just want to get this done before darkness because I don't want to die 8,000 times.
Awesome, Picasso! Yes, every moment of it. From the very beginning to the very end when we all jump off and jump into the void for joy.
Yep. Which we will do. Quite
I will.
happily.
Frames! Or whatever you call it. Scaffolding! All over the place.
Are you ready, Ivan?
Jump into the void?
No, no, I'm coming up with a monument.
Sure.
What you got? Geothermal?
Let me see what you got.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
I just watched a freaking zombie just fly by my head. This is nearby side. This is slow side. Nearby, I have to thank you for building that giant mob grinder. It's a nice marker of who you are, which side you're on.
Hey, what? It's a
1
reminder
second.
of where I am?
All right, slow. Once you turn that in, you'll be headed towards blue.
Turned it.
Aww.
Yep, you're all good. Reward is all yours.
Why can't I get an ender pearl the first time I hit one? Why does that not happen?
I like watching the zombie go from a complete standstill to just in the back of a hallway, just smashed against a wall. Whoa! Oh, look at that. That was interesting.
What's that?
I crashed again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I crashed when I looked away from the monument.
Sounds like a personal problem.
It is a personal problem. This is unfortunate. This is a really bad problem for me to have.
I bet.
Because this means that I need to get brand new configs from Mata, and I don't think he wants that.
Yeah.
Oh god, no, 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 let me back, no! No!
If you've got issues with voices, hopefully this will fix it. What I've just done. Right, okay. Oh, really?
Really?
What? What happened, Slow?
Not one spawn. There's something weird with the spawning in the Nether here.
It might be just saving all the
No,
mobs
it's
instead
like
of it.
everything is on his side. And they're not unloading or nothing. It is actually kind of weird.
Well, yeah, I don't think you will get any until he kills someone else.
But he's killed some of his. It's like literally everything is spawning on his side. I will eat in a minute.
I
No,
don't know
I've just for some reason on his chunks, they all seem to be there. I don't know if there's a reason for it, a legitimate game reason. Perhaps there is.
Yeah, there might be. That's some of the most complex code, at least in my opinion, on the game.
But if you go and have a look at his side, it's like there's 1 or 2 on my side and 1 billion on his.
Weird. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That might be how the game generates mobs.
Is it a location thing though?
Well, it probably, you know, it scans the worlds and starts generating mobs on his side, and then it's like, oops, we reached the world limit for a pig zombie, and we're not gonna spawn anymore.
Yeah. The point is that if we're going to release something like this, we can't have this sort of situation.
The negative Y. It shouldn't. It should choose a random chunk to check.
Because it's completely unbalanced on one side.
It might help if you turn it from X to Z or Z to X, you know, whatever way you have it, turn it 90 degrees. But that's probably not possible without redoing the monument.
Oh, you can just reconfigure the glass. That's all you really have to do.
The platform doesn't need to be bigger. The platform is fine. I can make the platform bigger, but
That will
Yeah.
probably hurt Slow.
the mobs are already spawned on his side anyway. I mean, in the Nether, from my understanding, is mobs spawn at a very specific distance from players, which is 24 to 32.
Nearby is helping you.
72.
Oh my god, nearby. And the ones from Slow just got attracted.
Like, even now, that bias towards nearby with regard to mobs.
I don't suppose he's more negative, is he?
I don't know.
He is negative Z, but Slow... Yeah, Slow's positive Z, he's negative Z. I'm going to well, since Nearby has done this, I'm going to quickly check on the spawn, see kind of what the rates are at. As soon as these two kind of stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna look in the code. Where are you, Iburn? Are you right in the center, or?
I'm about 100 blocks above both of their portals right now.
Am I
Bet
right in
you're not.
believing that if neither of us are in the Nether, all the mobs should despawn?
Well, no. They'll stay there until you get back.
Right. Okay.
Please make a sound. I'm making a sound right now. How's that? I'm letting them talk.
I assume you're not any closer or further away from one area than the other, right, Iburn? Because that could bias spawn.
I would love to use my dark matter pickaxe, but I've lost it.
I'm specifically saying over 100 blocks away that entity despawn conditions happen.
Yeah, I think, right, yeah, if you're not within 30 blocks, I think they will eventually despawn after like 30 seconds.
So yeah, nearby.
Because
I've
been here and they haven't been despawning.
Yeah,
you've been watching.
I'm watching the spawns now.
Well, as soon as you enter your portal, probably a million will spawn, so you may not notice if they despawn.
Well, now it's completely biased towards slow because there are no zombie pigmen for nearby.
Well, there's none for me.
Check the other side of your platform.
There's 8 on that side.
Yeah, there's literally 13 mobs in this entire sector, and a few of them are actually stuck in the glass where they can't be touched.
I mean, I'm not bitching about this, I'm just saying for balance purposes for a release, we can't have this sort of situation.
Yeah, but we gotta figure out what exactly, the issue is.
Oh, okay, no, I do see. It is biased right now.
To nearby?
Oh, yeah.
100% to nearby.
Hugely.
Yeah, let me look at that.
He's just had like 60 spawns on his side in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
He's
also getting a lot of despawns.
Is he in the Nether?
Not now.
No.
That might be why the range might be.
How far is
his
his blocks away from where he spawns in? How far did he stretch his platform out?
Oh, right, my platform is exactly 24 blocks.
Okay.
Yeah, but conditions might be ideal to see. You have quite a few spawns there.
Yeah, now.
And the stream just went blank for me for some reason. Oh, there it comes back.
But this won't last.
No. Yeah, it seems to be biased towards the negative Z and the negative X, negative Z chunk.
Yeah, I would have guessed that, but let me see if I can find some proof.
Slowpoke, I'll have you know you just had about 30 zombie pigmen walk to their death towards you.
Did you
Oh,
not
nearby
build
side.
around the platform?
Yeah, I have done. How did they do that?
No, from nearby side.
How'd they walk to their death?
Well, how did they walk to the death on his side?
They spawned on top of this portal, walked over, and then when you obtained aggro, they all ran towards you and right off of the map. It was actually kind of funny from my point of view.
I don't think Slow's thinking that's pretty funny.
No, I don't mind. It's I will be honest. It's killing me because it's the entire basis of the strategy that I'm going on. But
Oh man, yeah, you're not gonna get anything because that one chunk is just getting everything. Go ahead and leave the Nether.
how? And it's you can't see half the mobs. But there's this one chunk on that far side there, and as he's just said, it just gets everything.
Yeah, no, nearby. You know that basalt cobblestone one you built?
Yeah, because basalt tracks, don't they?
I'm gonna try
No.
something.
I think basalt
Basalt
attracts.
has no effect.
You sure? It attracts
I'm gonna
turtles.
try something.
Come on, how does it attract turtles?
Couldn't attract. Actually, no. It should fall under the same classification as cobblestone.
It attracts.
Cobblestone has the same set.
It attracts turtles. How does it attract turtles? Only time I find turtles is on basalt. Build a house on a volcano. You'll get turtles, okay?
Yeah, that would be from your Technic 6.
I know, but they're all around.
Experiences.
All my chunks that got disloaded was because of the freaking volcanoes, because of turtles. So how does it not attract mobs? You can't tell me it doesn't.
It doesn't. That's the thing.
Okay.
It's not a specific type of block. It's not like, you know, hack/mine where there is a specific block that enhances mob spawning.
Okay. I'm gonna say you're wrong, but you can say you're right. It's cool. Got my mob grinder up though. That's good. In the other place. Whoa, whoa! How'd you not die, buddy? You're supposed to be dead right now.
Yeah, if I remember right, nearby, the spawning condition for turtles is cobblestone and smooth, like mice. But their spawn rate is 10 times that of mice.
I'll believe you, I guess.
This is killing you trying to get to them. I'm out of the Nether, by the way.
Hey, can you
This
do
is
me a
why
favor? Can you do me a favor? I'm not
Listening.
gonna use the Nether anymore. Take my platforms away. You got world edit or something, or just bust them?
No, because it's, you know, at the end of the day, I don't want to be sort of taking advantage of this. So I will see if I can find a way around it.
The only way around it is to encourage more mob spawning by having more space. Like mob diversion chambers and Vex maps. Basically, if you create a large area where mobs are encouraged to spawn, they won't spawn other places.
Alright, I'm looking at the code. It looks like maximum spawn is 128 blocks around players. I don't know why I heard 72. But
72 is, I think, the highest point because it's exponential based on distance.
No, because it spawns in all chunks within 128 blocks of the player.
Is there a way to get them to despawn?
Yeah, most mobs will despawn if you're not within a certain distance of them for like 30 seconds or so.
And what's the distance?
I can look at that in a second. But it does spawn, it starts at the most negative chunk that's within range of a player. It goes from negative Z to positive Z for each value of X.
It goes from negative Z to positive Z. So it will do the Z's before it first.
It will do all of the Z for one X, and then it will, you know, increment the X and do the next row.
Nerve came down.
But
Right, so
there is a world cap.
So even if I built out a platform further in this direction, it's not gonna. We need to rotate the Nether 90 degrees, don't we?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, we do. Right,
But,
so
that's
what,
a nice thing to have, to know at the very least.
No, because it goes across. it goes across Z, which is across the glass, right? This is
no,
more
X is across
optimal.
glass.
X is perpendicular to the glass. Because you want Z to be perpendicular to the glass.
How the hell did we get? Weird.
Group Bear, I've died 4 times, not 2. Right now, Nearby is in a lead. As to who's winning, that is debatable.
No, it's not. Don't be stupid.
No, it really is. Depends on what you guys do next. Winning is
Well-
just a relative term.
For me to do anything else, yeah, I need diamonds. 8 of them. And I have no real source of it. I have a source, but it's going to take me a bit of time to get it there. I kind of need to know that number though, Todd.
Yeah, let me look. Yeah, the problem is I don't remember where it is. Let me look in hostile mob.
Well, I'm just, as long as there's somebody in that zone that's a distance away from the mobs, they should all despawn. Is that? I mean, it doesn't matter if they all despawn. It's still going to prioritise that platform, isn't it?
Well, it's the world's always loaded, so you're well within the spawn area
Yeah.
of the world, so it's gonna stay loaded.
Yeah, what I'm saying is say if I built out a distance enough to get everything to despawn, when they all respawn, it's still going to prioritise that platform, isn't it? There's nothing I can do to change the prioritising of that platform.
Nearby?
Well, it doesn't matter whose it is, it's just the one on that particular side.
Well, it will if you're both in the Nether, but if you're not both, you need to pretty much be more than 128 blocks away from his, and then they'd spawn on yours.
Could always use basalt.
Yeah, I can build out 128 blocks from the glass wall.
And that's not incredibly feasible.
It's something I'm probably going to have to do then.
And then, like I say, you know, they may still favor. So I'm gonna have to look in and see if it looks like it's rotated well or
Is it
not.
128 in a certain area or 128 in the entire Nether? As in the mob spawn cap?
Well, it loads chunks that are 128 blocks away from you. So you know, it makes a big list of chunks for all the players, you know, based on an area that they have loaded.
I know what I have to do to fix this. I know what I have to do to fix it.
If Slow is doing what I think Slow is doing, he'll get 100% of the cap where he is. Nearby's probably concentrating, guys. You know, being near mobs is a little dangerous when you have no armor.
And I don't want to waste money on armor, stuff on armor. Sorry, I'm not as talkative, guys. Why so quiet? Why so quiet? When you're going versus the creator of a map, wouldn't you want to be quiet? Come on. Really?
That's another thing, too.
Hey, man.
Wouldn't you want to be focused?
Don't be. The video can wait. The stream is now.
Okay, so I'm hoping that does its job. Hoping. I want to check. I don't really have that much expense, so I didn't bring a pick with me. That's going to take forever to get back.
I think your guys' streams might drop. DW20 just uploaded a new video, apparently.
Nice. What's it about?
Yet we have not lost a single user so far.
Oh yeah, we might have to waste the time and build it all the way up so we don't lose all these spawns. Or this stuff.
Well, not spawns, but
Ow.
drops.
Drops.
Oh.
Ow. I hate how skellies can do that. It's so stupid. I should not be able to drop and shoot.
Why am I doing that? That's just stupid. That.
There we go again with the skelly drop.
I'm just sitting here watching this, wondering when the skeleton's going to shoot you that ends up killing you.
Yeah, it's gonna happen pretty soon. You know that, right?
Yes, I do. That's usually the very first part I build is the skirt.
And there it goes. Well, I saw, whose was it? I think it was, Slowpokes that didn't have a skirt.
Yeah, I've never done that since.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you do like 2x2 hole and a 4x4 hole, one at the bottom, you're fine. Or a 3x3 hole and 5x5 at the bottom.
Yeah, you need to account for a 2-block area as grace.
I mean, I could have just did a couple of transposers and not wasted my time with the skirt. That probably would have been a smart idea as well.
Silver Dragon, this is going to be a marathon run to the end.
It is now.
You got what I need, buddy? You got what I need? You better have what I need. What? Come on. What a loser. Well, I guess I better get another pick to be able to get back up there. Oh, I have one. Good. Good thing I didn't lose my dark matter pick. I don't know who would do that. Oh, fuck.
Taking a stab at a Slowpoke, are we?
Why not? Three times in a row, you got to. Comes the point where, oh, Skelly, zombie and Skelly.
Blue Bear, Google it.
I thought we were bestest of friends. Apparently not.
Seriously,
in your eyes.
Google caches the internet. They have everything.
Arrows. Got some of my stuff back, not all of it. Oh, there's the rest. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a good idea.
This is the part where I mentioned you could have done this with industrial craft scaffolds.
I have scaffolds. Ah, you're kind of right, actually, if you think about it.
No, I am not going to take advantage of that and cheat.
Good for it's not clicking now. Why?
Because you're inside of the block.
No, because I'm left clicking, or right clicking, not left clicking.
Oh, I'll do it.
Ow! Really?
I just watch the skeletons just rain down and just shoot you as soon as they get there.
Ah, and that's all the way up. I'm gonna have to make a lot more scaffolding. And when I say a lot more, I mean a lot more scaffolding.
I honestly don't know if it'll slow down the mobs, but
Oh,
it doesn't look like it because that zombie just died.
It is ladders.
Yeah, but it's a special kind of ladder. I don't know if mobs can climb up scaffolds. Dream, does anybody here know if mobs can climb scaffolds or are slowed down by scaffolds just like ladders?
Thought it was only... No, I don't think so.
Did Albraca only make it a player collision detection?
I hope so.
Well,
2, 3...
do other mobs
4,
climb
5, 6.
ladders?
they climb ladders and vines. I got a
Huh.
bunch of no's.
Is it
I
all
thought-
mobs, or is it just like creepers or something?
Dog,
Not sure.
can I
Yeah.
ask a
I got a
question?
couple of them.
Yeah, I thought we had a bucket plugin on here that stopped chunks from loading.
We were supposed to. But
Oh.
I may have screwed it up.
That might be
Was that your
scaffolding.
client rendering that?
Bugs for the win.
What'd you do?
What?
I didn't do anything. The shift click bug in the Nether just got me. And also
fun.
the bucket plugin isn't working in the Nether.
That's wonderful.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
This is the quickest way to build these. Thanks for the idea.
I'm getting a lot of mixed, yes they can, no they can't, yes they can, no they can't.
We'll see if
Because
it
Luke, it's a majority no right now.
Well, if it doesn't work, then there's easy ways to do it. Although I am putting them in the wrong spot. Nice. Hilarious.
Lex, I can actually tell you right now that that is incorrect. Mobs do climb ladders and vines. I didn't know if the same was for scaffolds since they behave very differently. Mobs basically have the same. Oh, no pointer exception. Exact same one.
What are you getting an MPE in?
Huh? Yeah, I'm getting
What?
an MP.
Uh,
World Render.
Oh, no particular mod that you can tell or plug-in? Just
Not one.
vanilla classes?
That was me looking at Nearby's, actually, let's see if Nearby has any red power stuff there.
In my hands? I don't think I did.
We got a redstone timer, a transposer. Dude, we got 3 mod here, so it's definitely something's misconfigured on my end. But I see everything working properly.
Fair, I have no idea. I don't know what map you've got.
Lex, it's a handling with entities. If an entity, quote-unquote, walks into a ladder space, it climbs. This also means that when an entity falls through vines, they slow down. Worth mentioning nearby that you also poke 6 diamonds, because I'm subtracting what you guys owe each other.
Worth mentioning, I don't care. It's a lot of clicky clickies.
It probably is. I just don't want to get up there to see. Wow, that actually looks really intimidating. Did that zombie survive? But I think he was right on the edge. I'm gonna watch mobs here. I'm gonna confirm this.
Well, while looking for the other stuff, I found the ladder stuff, and on ladder is defined as being a ladder or a vine. So there you have that.
That doesn't say anything.
Hmm?
That doesn't really say anything.
Yeah, well, yeah, it does, because scaffolding is handled specially.
Well,
Unless,
Yeah,
I mean, unless Forge changes how the on-ladder code works. I haven't looked into that.
probably. It doesn't. It probably doesn't modify that. It probably has a hook for it to be able to call its behavior. But nearby the collision box looks to be so small that mobs aren't being slowed down by it, so you should be good.
sweet.
Now, as for skeletons shooting you, that's a different story.
Yeah, that needs to be fixed, by the way. I never should be able to do that. If I can jump down and perfectly ping somebody in the head, the skeletons are pro, okay? I don't know how they're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, falling. They should, like, lose accuracy the faster they're falling.
Alright, so, confirmed by Lex himself, ladders should theoretically work by ladders, or just like them. However, I can confirm by my observations that the hitbox is so small that it doesn't matter.
The hitbox on what? A scaffolding?
Yeah, the scaffold has a ridiculously small hitbox. It's not the entire block the scaffold is adjacent to.
Actually, that's another point. Scaffolding is a block, whereas ladders are in the same block that you are in when you're climbing them. Whereas you're climbing in the block a ladder is in, you're climbing next to a block that the scaffolding is.
Yeah.
And that that's probably what makes the difference, because it checks. It looks like the ladder code checks the block that the entity is actually in, and when you're climbing scaffolding, that would be air.
From Lex, mobs don't do lateral movement when falling, so they never hit the scaffolding.
Well, thank you, Lex.
Yep, that sounds pretty accurate too.
Lex went in and looked at the code.
Yeah, like I say, I know what. I'm only looking at vanilla code, so I wasn't sure how Forge modified those to hook in. So mods can
Forge
hook
doesn't
into
directly
it.
modify it, it just hooks into it.
Hey, you're having a hard time over there, Slow.
I really am probably going to have to stop and change my plan.
Anyway, I'm trying to figure out where the despawn code is for hostile mobs.
It makes no difference because the Nether's not generated properly. Well, rather it is. If I go 128 blocks out, I can actually see the proper Nether.
Ew.
So that means I just spawn there.
It's bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know I looked this up before. Back. I don't know how far back. Maybe it was 1.2 or 1.1.
This might be a faster way to do it, by the way.
What, the new
What's that?
scaffolds?
Yeah, the scaffolds would be a really fast way to do this.
Oh yeah, because it's limited by how fast you can right-click and how fast inventory tweaks can understand, oh, I need to restock your hotbar.
Yep.
Oh god, it's going bad now. Right, okay. I'm changing my tack completely. Gonna completely change my game plan. Not gonna cut it.
So, Root Bear, exactly why do I have -4 deaths? Have I Jesused myself 4 times? Iron dies by falling into the void, and as of 1.2, at least in Bucket, if you fall into the void and you go below 70 blocks, you still die.
No matter what?
Yeah. Doesn't matter if you're God, game mode, or anything. If you're below 70, you take damage and you will die.
Yeah, we might add a safety check just to remove any entities. Well, I did actually find the code. It was in a method called check despawn, of all things. But they have to be more than 32 blocks away from you for a continuous time of 30 seconds.
How many blocks away?
32 radial, so it's not like 32. You know.
And they will despawn.
Oh, I got my scaffolding back. Sweet.
If it's been over, yeah, if it stayed away more than 32 blocks from you for at least a continuous 30-second time period, it has a 1/800th chance every tick of despawning.
I thought you were gonna say I had a 1-800 number. I'm like, what?
1/800. How many seconds is that then? It needs to guarantee the despawn.
Well, I mean, being
it's
random.
20 seconds, is it, or something?
Yeah, it'd be 40.
Yeah, 40 seconds.
But when you go back, it's going to populate that platform first, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty much gonna repopulate right away, because you know once you go back, it will kick
So
in.
basically the Nether's out. It's dead, isn't it? Can't use it.
On multiplayer, yeah, it's kind of unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Little
That's
bit.
what you call it. It's a bit
Well,
more
I only
unfortunate.
mean unfortunate because
It's completely unbalanced.
They don't randomize the chunks that entities are spawned in. Let me see if I can find the limits. Yeah, that should be easier to find.
What, the mob limit?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
128 per
there's...
person. 128 per person per world based on the number of loaded chunks.
Okay. You say based on, that doesn't sound very exact to me.
Okay, it's 128 when a single person is in a loaded sector of area within a 10 by 10 chunk. Basically, a single person will load 10 by 10 chunks. The accountant of that 10 by 10 chunk area, through the mob spawning formula, accounts for 128 hostile mob slots. That changes on servers, so large servers with like 1,000 chunks loaded could have well over 1,000 mobs in the limit.
Quiet time.
Quiet time. That, and I'm reading the chat.
Yeah, and I'm reading code.
Sword of Malachite. Sorry, Pantsman UK. You can't do it you can't do that. That won't work. Moving the portals out 164 each side. They have to measure up exactly to the coordinates of the portals on this side. Can't be off by a single block.
And without some extra plugin to... Well, actually, could we bind Nether portals? Yeah, if you use the Mod Multiverse plugin, you could bind Nether portals directly.
Yeah, with Multiverse.
But that would also remove the need for the obsidian.
Yeah. But naturally, when it comes to doing the portals, they have to be... There's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
Other than move the monuments further apart, which kind of makes the whole thing...
Yeah, but they'd have to be 1,000 blocks apart.
Yeah, but we're going to have to find some way of fixing this, because right now, that Nether is now a viable tactic. And if one person has such a huge advantage, then it will kill the map in multiplayer.
Yeah, and the solution to that, since it does by the Z coordinate then X, is just to rotate the Nether 90 degrees. One person may get the first set of spawns, but the second person will get the second set of spawns instead of, the 30th.
Yeah,
or
but what
40th.
we're also going to have to do is rotate the entire map, not just the Nether. Because we need to have the portals on this side matching the portals on that side still. The only way to do that is to rotate this side as well.
Not necessarily.
Well,
I don't know. You're
Well, it's kind of luck based, isn't it? But
from the code that I'm reading, your statement of how many players are on the map, it doesn't matter. I think that's what you said, right? It was partly based on players?
It's based on loaded chunks directly, but that also accumulates for players, because I'm not taking into account chunk loaders, because those slightly inflate mob limits, but it's directly correlated to the number of loaded chunks.
Well, yeah, and in the Nether, it's going to be just the spawn area, 25 by 25. You'd have to go out a few chunks to... You might slightly go beyond that area, but not really, I don't think. Because it's like a 30... That's like a two chunks away from 0, 0. Maybe you get that far.
Lex,
But anyway, it's 70 mobs for every 256 chunks.
What the hell? How did you... And you?
Huh?
So annoying.
And you.
Yeah, I had 2 skeletons running off me. I blocked them off successfully, and yet they still just sort of...
Lex, to counter that, all the other person has to do is build out farther in the negative Z direction in order to counter that. Basically, if it comes to a matter of building, especially if it comes down to a matter of building, if the Nether is rotated 90 degrees, basically all the player has to do is wait for their opponent to start building and then start killing, and they will gain an immediate advantage. Then the other person gains a late advantage, which allows them to spawn the mobs, but it's already too late. That also requires the people to inherently understand the mechanic of how the Nethers are, in general, how Minecraft spawns mobs and in what order.
Alright, it looks like the maximum number of hostiles you can have is about 79.
Per player?
Well, assuming the players did not overlap in any
Way, shape, or form.
In any chunks, then yeah. But if they're both in there, then obviously that's going to be reduced to closer to 79 chunks per both players, because they're pretty close together. You might get 100 with both of them in there, but yeah. Although I'm not seeing that many pig zombies, so I'm not quite sure that's what's going on here. But you're actually in there. Do you know if there's close to, you know, say 80 pig zombies?
Oh, I've seen over 100 pig zombies in it.
Yeah, I can imagine with both of them there being over 100.
With just slow in there.
With just slow?
Basically, with me mirroring where slow is chunk-wise, so that so he and I are basically one entity. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you would affect it too, because Vanish is broken.
Well, Vanish doesn't matter. Vanish, it doesn't matter. The chunk is still loaded. It still accounts for a mob slot. Vanish will only matter when it comes to identifying what places to spawn the mobs.
Yeah, okay, so if you have a radius around you, yeah, that would, and you're not exactly overlapping slows, then yeah, you would increase the number of hostiles that are on them, that would be able to spawn on the map. And I'm not sure what Vanish No Packet can do, but for this particular check, I don't think it matters, because it just looks through the entire player list. It doesn't do any checks to see, you know, if they're have any properties on them.
Yeah, no. Vanish no packet. All it does is it tells the server does not send specific player-related data. That's all it really does. So, for instance, let's say I am vanished. The packet of my position, heading, and everything is not sent to clients that don't have the proper permissions.
That's not all it does, though, because hostile mobs won't target you if you're vanished.
Well, yeah, because you're considered creative. As far as mobs understand, you're considered creative, and therefore you're non-targetable.
Oh, so vanish. See, I haven't really looked at it. So vanish sets you to creative. So, yeah, creative and invisible, basically.
It sets your tag creative. To be more accurate, it makes it so that hostile mobs don't understand your positioning until you attack them. In which case, they understand your positioning, then vanish no packet goes in and that's aggro. So for one tick, you have a hostile creeper, and then the next tick, it's not hostile again.
Yeah, so it resets it if you happen to aggro them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
basically, go ahead.
Yeah, if you are creative, you're basically not in the list of targetable enemies for that particular mob.
Well, you are, but you're in the non-aggro list. You're not going to be deliberately targeted on sight. Instead, you have to cause an aggro event in order for that to update.
Alright,
Right, yeah.
I didn't have originally 799 watchers. Thank you very much, though.
Oh, you got up to that many?
No, I never saw it that many, but
Oh, I only saw 600.
592.
Or yeah, so 580, 590, I think. Is about, and that's about what it is now.
Fun, fun, fun. And I have people floating over my farm.
Lex has just confirmed it. Players only on scaffolding. And he even posted the code for me.
Thank you.
Was that Forge code or?
IC2 code.
That was IC2 code. Yeah.
What's with the mess up of the dirt on the poles?
Because when the Philosopher's Stone checks for what
that was close.
nearby almost full of Palomar, when it goes to transmute to grass or dirt, what it does is it checks the block above. So basically, if you have a block above the block you're trying to transmute, it will turn it into grass or into dirt instead of grass.
Interesting.
So any block whatsoever above it will cause it to be dirt all the time.
Come on, piggies, please spawn. Now I'll build what all you guys are yelling for. How's that? Deal?
Huh?
Oh, all the people. They were yelling for something earlier. I said now I build it for them. I'll make them happy.
Oh, you mean the 8 million people screaming for a dark room?
Yeah, those people.
You guys do know that Nearby has, for the most, I think completely learned a better method at this.
In the dark room?
Huh?
In the dark room?
Yeah, I think you've learned a faster method.
Yeah. The dark room's also good to have as well.
Yeah, it is. If you have them both running, you're the fastest. That and the mushroom sewer on top of that, just for the walls.
Yeah.
A white room. I would love to see somebody make some contraption and call it a white room. And actually have a purpose, not just a room full of marble with a door.
That's my purpose. Room full of marble with a door.
No, it has no purpose. It's just a room. It needs to have a purpose. Okay, I challenge somebody to make something, have the capability to sanely call it a white room, and have it generate EMC. Go.
A what room? A white room or a light room?
A white room.
What is a...
It's a challenge.
I don't know what a white room is.
Me either.
Yeah, I'm challenging somebody to make it. Beetroot.
Yeah, someone's asking if the server's fixed.
Blood Tap 94. As far as the game code concerns, zombie pigmen are hostile.
And
Neutral and hostile mobs are classified same.
the server is fixed. We're playing on it right now.
Yeah, the physical server. We're not ready to
Release it.
put
yeah,
up the nearby nation Minecraft server in world. Still has a bit more work to do though. But yes,
No golems.
the actual server is fixed.
Lex. I believe snow golems still falls under the NPC category. Therefore, if they were in generation, they would be generated by the seed. If anything.
What was he asking?
Lex, just because I said neutral mobs and I wasn't specific to say hostile neutral mobs, Lex put up snow golems, which I believe are actually tied to the NPC classification.
Oh, in terms of what category of mobs they are for spawning, or what?
Well, actually, it's just for their handling, Polly. Also, Shadowlocky1, if you keep getting timed out, I'll ban you. Seriously, if you're doing something to get yourself timed out, you should probably stop doing it. Yeah, and
But it's
the
fun.
fact that Lex, the simple fact that golems can't be made naturally is a problem for discussing their spawn. Because since especially snow golems cannot be made naturally unless an Enderman makes them, it's tough. Which, by the way, have you guys ever seen an Enderman make a snow golem?
Is that possible?
Yes. If an entity places a pumpkin on top of snow.
You ever seen it happen?
Oh, actually, Lex, you could do that. Guys, it's official. Lex Monos is now the inventor of the White Room. He has come up with a way to make a room that generates EMC that has a purpose and a reason to be called a White Room.
What is it?
Go on then. What is it?
No golems. 1 EMC every 4 actions.
Oh, so it's not exactly going to be a game breaker then?
No.
Oh no. It was for the walls. Oh god, I think I'm out of memory. Oh yeah, I'm out of memory here. I gotta refresh my Java shell. Welcome, Red Matter Armor!
Yeah, pumpkins are never placed on top of snow in World Gen, right?
No. In fact, snow blocks aren't made in World Generation. Only the snow entity that is the 8th block. Yeah, 8th block.
Yeah, because it looks like the code, there is code where you can see if it was placed by an entity, but this doesn't matter. It's just in the placement code. So if you had a plugin place 2 blocks of snow and then a pumpkin, it would still create a snow golem. It doesn't have to be an entity placing it.
Well, no, because remember that an Enderman is an entity.
Yeah, but I'm saying it doesn't have to be an entity. Anything that sets a pumpkin on top of 2 blocks of snow will create the snow golem, whether it's an entity or not.
So if you had a
crazy
piston that moves the block above it would work?
No, because a piston can't push a pumpkin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's that. If you had I don't know, could a frame push a pumpkin? So someone needs to test that. See if you can make an automatic snowman generator.
Actually, with red power, you can.
I didn't know that you could do that, Rebonio. I will do that from now on.
That would be cool.
For the people watching my stream, I'm really sorry. I did not want to resort to this. I don't see an alternative.
I am watching your stream if I can find my browser.
Wow, what's going on with me? Oh, you guys. Hey guys, give me 1 second. I'm killing my X chat because the log that was generated is literally eating my computer.
Wow.
It generated a 2 meg log!
Ooh, 2 meg.
A 2 meg straight in memory, and I don't have any to spare. So I just forced it to cache it all back into a file. There we go.
I so hate doing this.
Yeah, I know. I have that. My in-memory for IRC is probably hundreds of megs.
Yeah, I'm probably playing with 3 or 4 megabytes of memory at any one point in time while I'm playing.
Yeah, you only have a gig or 2 on your system?
I'm basically down to about 1 gig, much less than that when it actually comes to using programs.
That's unfortunate. Not quite as bad as some other people I know.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, but Slaughter doesn't do all the work I do either, so he shouldn't be having the performance issues he's saying, because on the computer of that same specification, I could probably get 60 frames a second on that computer, as long as you're using the right settings. So he's doing something wrong.
Yeah, well, he should be, I think he should be okay with a gig. With 3/4 of a gig, that was a little more.
Oh, I didn't even know you
a little
could do
more of
that.
a margin.
Niven, thank you. That just makes my life a lot easier. I didn't
What
know
did
you
you
could
say?
do that.
Hold down your right button while you say it.
I thought you had to do it.
No,
Okay.
it's an auto repeat task, slow.
Thank you for that.
Bloomwalker, I technically have 6 gigabytes of RAM. My operating system can only recognize 2. And that's the 6 gigabytes of RAM, 90% of that is free RAM from people in the neighborhood who have been throwing away computers and me going in and salvaging them. It's not illegal if it's on their off their driveway. Or a PC that doesn't work because the spawning condition for snow golems is literally the pumpkin being placed on top of the snow blocks. You can't do it in any other order.
Slowly making my way back to the freaking pigment because apparently I broke a block and forgot to replace it. And since I do have all the pigment in the world, they decided to come at me pretty hard.
good.
You know what, Slow?
Protectable, that's up to W20.
If you got a problem with me, take it up to with my pigman.
You see, the problem is it's made me resort to something I really hate doing on a stream, just in an attempt to try and catch up.
Oh, are you using the magma thing? The blaze rods?
No, I'm using the dark room.
Oh, dark room.
I hate doing dark rooms on stream.
You may well have Polar. I mean, if people think of just about everything, but I'm pretty sure it's not possible in with vanilla mechanics.
There's a lot of these guys with them dropping.
Nibbling, I can't make a milk. I haven't got clay.
Oh man, right there I get some horrendous lag, and then over here it should clear up. Yeah, okay, so something's going on right... Oh, it's because I'm in the rendering distance of Slowpoke right now. Okay, that makes sense. Crazy Brick, I'm not gonna put out any more challenges right now. Relays, bye-bye!
Oh, manually put... Yeah. I think with Red Power Frames Polar, you can, should be some way to make it a fully automated pumpkin farm and, you know, harvester and snowman generator. Be a cool project.
Yeah, I'm not automating this stupid room. If you break these rooms on a server, it can kill them. So I'm not going to do that. I'm literally just doing that to a point where I can kind of make a couple of things which might help me catch up a little bit.
Or if they ever try to use something like that to get attention to a link, just flat ban them. There's no reason to have them on the stream because they are either bots or just plain spam to get attention somewhere else.
I don't know what's up with this stream for me, but nearby flashes to black like every 10 or 15 seconds.
It's probably Twitch selling over to a new server. They probably run through petabytes of data a day.
What the heck, Spidey?
He only has 600 users. I'm sure there are some Twitch accounts that have like thousands, but...
It's not what I'm saying. Think of right now, I can only imagine how many videos they are deleting right now. Like, it's just a daily routine.
They're deleting my videos?
Well, if you've got too many of them up, or they're too old, probably.
I don't think they delete partnered videos.
I know they delete mine.
Oh, you
then again, I'm not partnered.
Yeah.
Well, Akito, have I done something to upset you? And Relays, I'm pretty sure you're about to get banned, so bye.
A sword's worth 2 gold, why use it? When I can...
Relays was on Nearby stream about 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, it's a bot.
I love bots. They love me.
Iron bot will love you, it will hate every other bot it encounters. With prejudice. Towards its own kind.
Why don't you drop the stupid ender pearl?
That is the dark matter pick. That bar is not a health bar. It's a charge bar.
Chargy bar. Chargy bar.
Hey, can you bring up my console?
Serves you right, Dimets, for clicking on a link that was clearly spam.
Who?
Someone said they clicked on the link from that Relays person.
I have the link on my console. It never gets deleted on my end, just so that Burnbot has a permanent log of everything. Guys, it was a game battles thing. It was literally some person trying to get you to view their profile so they could become more highly rated. They put the text in front of it simply to get you to click it.
Click it or take it, guys. Remember that.
Yeah.
Law.
Anyone out there who says you don't need a seatbelt, you're just asking to be thrown out the window. And I've actually watched that happen to a person.
Aww.
That's the only bit of the entire thing I remember. The rest of it's just a blur.
You did?
'Cause
I don't
Yeah.
care. You know, he's been banned now, so whatever. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, I find it a big discrepancy, I guess, maybe the right word, between you know, personal vehicles like cars where you have to have a seatbelt, and then you have things like buses, which there aren't even any seatbelts. I guess they assume the bigger vehicle will help protect you or something.
A bigger vehicle just means you hit whatever you hit harder. That's all it is. You're going to do more damage to something else. Or if you hit something that's solid, that means that all of the weight that you're carrying with you is going to go straight into you. Red Matter Armor, please do not call Toria by her name, since I know for a fact she has not given everybody publicly consent to call her that. That is, in my opinion, very disrespectful.
What does she like to be called?
Victoria or
Oh,
Toria?
yeah, I understand Toria.
Yeah. Not that one that he just put up there. Actually, that's not gonna work. It's gotta be cold, doesn't it? No, it doesn't.
No.
Blue
Once
Knights. But
Once you get lectured by a creeper. Lol.
Blue Knight, you get to try again tomorrow, and in that time I'd suggest you just do a little bit of research on Nearby, since A, it's his server, and B, you should be watching his content for the walls anyway.
The lols.
Well, I get a kick out of watching your videos.
Me die.
It might just be that there's a backlog. I mean, you haven't...
Why am I collecting so much EMC? Because I need it. And I have no real EMC generation now because I didn't make a mob spawner.
You haven't done any whitelisting recently, have you?
Oh, I'll have to check. Yeah, there could be a backlog, guys. We've been really busy trying to get the server switched over and up.
Plastical, that would be not enough items from chicken bones.
One of the coolest non-really mods ever.
I'm using inventory tweaks that automatically refills the items. The only way I can do this at the moment now.
That is another awesome utility mod.
Inventory tweaks is amazing.
Yes, it is.
It's
Red Matter Armor. But Red Matter Armor, as long as you just call her a proper name. Like I said, I personally find it disrespectful to call a person by a name that they haven't given you consent for. Like an online alias, that's kind of a public thing, but I don't expect everybody in here to just call me by my actual name, even though I'm fairly sure a few of them know it.
What's up,
Yeah,
Squidward?
that's the same with me.
Ah.
Pretty much well, hardly anyone online knows my, or at least used to know my actual name. A little more so now that I've, it's public for...
Yeah, the fact that
Oh,
it's
yeah.
public doesn't help. Right, okay.
Alaram is a magician, everybody. Don't forget that. She's not just a Red Power 2 designer, she is an absolute magician.
I can't make the milker yet. I do not have the ability to make it. So I don't know why you're saying that.
Is that not big enough for mobs to spawn on? It's gotta be.
Yeah, Nearby Gamer doesn't have any capitals in his name, but but
Oh.
other than that, yes.
Well, that solves it all.
Congratulations, he just answered it for you.
Nearby, you should have told me that you were trying to spawn mobs on that platform because I was floating. I had my console up and I wasn't watching my screen. I was going to move and I crashed.
Okay.
I'm fairly sure I was blocking your spawns.
Oh, appreciate that.
I didn't know, and that's why I apologize.
Grass and torches on it. Wonder what that would be.
Well, I didn't see you finish it. Not far enough away. My console back up.
He's not really helping me.
Well, I guess this kind of makes up for the whole Slow not having anything in his alchemical chest or the still lava block.
Oh yeah, sure. Blame it on that. It's cool.
What was that?
Yeah, Slow had a few setbacks at the very beginning.
One or two, yeah. You kind of forgot a few things.
Well, the whole... Yeah, those were the only two major ones, actually. And then the zombie pigment, something... Well, it's been ongoing, but it's something relatively recent that was confirmed, whereas right at the very beginning of the map, you didn't have anything in that alchemical chest.
Did Nearby?
Yeah.
I had the right spawn. The one that was originally here.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Because one Slows was the original.
Slow picked the one that he had, so I don't want to hear anything
Yeah.
about who had the wrong thing.
No.
Yeah,
no,
but I
it's
could have
not
sworn
like
his
that.
was the original. I didn't. I guess I assumed also when I copied it, it would, actually copy everything, but probably didn't the contents.
I'm kind of glad I did pick this one in reality, because now I can't get accused of, favoritism with that spawn down in the Nether and what happened. You know what I mean? If I'd have picked Nearby side, they would have been very suspicious
Yeah.
people.
And I'm not sure. Rotating it might help. It might not. It might just be whatever.
At that point, it would be down in SMP to people understanding game. Oh. In SMP, it would require people to understand game mechanics, which is part of what Feed the Beast is about.
The best way I think would have been to have a set number of spawns per chunk, but instead of per world, but whatever. Anyway, I will be back later. It is getting to be early morning, I guess. Well, late morning, I guess. Need to get something to eat.
Phone 678, please understand that on vanilla, and actually without any mods to modify natural mob spawning, the natural mobs, or, like animals, they're generated by the seed. They don't spawn.
See you, Shadow.
Russian, the Nearby Nation server is not up right now. They're on the actual physical box, but they're on a private instance of the server.
R914721225. Refresh your stream, please.
I don't wanna.
Oh man, that color is awfully hard for me to read.
This is why I have my external client just naturalize it all for me, because I have the names in a very deep blue, and all the messages come in black, so it doesn't matter what colors they use, doesn't matter anything. I can see them.
You
really
said
clearly.
you said you used just not the IRC client, right? Anyway.
XChat.
Yeah. So I don't think that supports colored names. I'm not quite sure how. What
It
Twitch
does.
does for the stream. Does it?
Yeah, as long because all that information is actually sent to XChat. It's just XChat will filter it out.
Yeah, I knew XChat could filter names on its own coloring, but that's something different, I think. I don't know. Will the map canvas be in this?
What am I doing? I'm making my next objective. That's what I'm doing.
Yes, we have lost the map, Ivano.
You have lost it.
We have not.
Oh right, okay.
Vano 34, yes, we have completely recovered the map just shortly after the major crash. Alright? Basically, no data was lost. We will be right back where we were when the server launches.
Heading up.
Roger, roger.
What you get?
Roger, roger.
Hey,
Okay, you're
right,
there.
guys, I'm going to wake up a little bit now that I'm kind of back on track a little bit. I'm going to stop with the silence hit. That was really, really depressing, that, for a while. But I think I'm back on track. How far ahead is nearby, just so I know?
Tell me what you got and
You're
I'll tell
going...
you.
Pardon?
Tell me what you got and I'll tell you.
I'm about to put in my builder, which is number 4.
I don't got the builder yet.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I mean-
you guys are tied for turn-ins, but he's turning... You've turned in something different.
Randy, I'm sure that info is somewhere on Twitch's site. I don't know it offhand.
I just realized that when it comes to like the EU and Bluetricity, I'm going to have to be checking those almost constantly. Builder.
Builder coming up.
Yep.
We don't know Rush, Ninja.
Looks like builder went out. Yep. Nope, not yet. Hold on. I'm watching your inventory now.
Right, builder's gone in.
Yep. Watch that. Alright, you're all good, bud. Yeah.
Perfect.
Over here.
Are we blocking up these entrances as we fill them up? As we take the stuff out?
I will if you guys want me to.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make a huge difference, but it would be a little bit easier so we don't get... As long as you know, you can tell us where we're going, it's fine. Builder,
Yeah.
the chest, centrifuge reactor... thing. Squeezer, frame motor.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Polar. Of course, you know, an extra maybe a block breaker or so if you wanted to farm them as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and in the mod sense, it's actually extremely easy to make a automatic snow golem farm. The problem is trying to do it in vanilla because you have to have an entity or something classified as an entity place the pumpkin.
Well, yeah, like I say, it doesn't have to be an entity, but nothing else in vanilla code places pumpkins on top of snow blocks. Because I think the world gen only places them on top of dirt or grass.
Russian Ninja 6. Why don't you go ask Sengir if FTB is Tekkit supported? I'm fairly sure if Tekkit natively installed Forestry again, he would just re-enable all of the aggressive bees again. Arthur, pushing snowblocks is not part of the condition for... basically, the condition for spawning a snow golem is placing the pumpkin. When you place the pumpkin, it checks the two blocks below it to see if they are snow blocks. If that condition is true, it spawns a snow golem.
Yep, really simple. If, yeah, like we said, if a pumpkin appears above 2 snow blocks, that's all.
Okay, come on. Come to Papa.
Dude, this map will not be being released. There is an improved version that is on a server that went down. We were supposed to originally play on that, however, as I stated, it went down, so we went to this backup and put a bunch of band-aids on it. You guys will be getting that version because it is fixed and it works.
So how far do you know if it crashed? I mean, did you lose a lot of work or just a little?
They probably lost almost nothing. I wasn't actually involved in finishing up that monument for you guys. I was kind of sitting in... I was sitting in a room blasting music through TeamSpeak and doing some coding and image work.
Nice.
Right, okay. Yep. He was persistent. And now he's gone. Not a big deal.
Really?
Okay, now that Slowpoke has stopped generating lag for me. Ow!
I still have no mobs over there. I mean, did you just... You still staying over there or what?
Pardon?
I'm talking about Iburn.
Oh, sugar. No!
No, I'm trying to stay behind your waterfall on a couple hundred, like 80 blocks up, so that way I'm not affecting you.
What's the death count now? Lots of... Again!
Oh, man.
You about tie with me?
Oh! That makes it 15 to 13, I think?
Right, okay.
Simon.
15 who? 13 who?
It's in favor of you right now.
Okay. Why have I got death points? I could have sworn I disabled that.
Yes, guys, you can burn the music discs for EMC.
Here you go. Burned one just for you guys.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now then.
You about
Am I gonna
done
lose all
dying?
that shit? No, that was actually a legitimate death because there's mobs up where I'm getting down there.
Slowpoke 14, nearby 15, I burn 4.
How have you on 4?
I fell out of the world 4 times.
Sure.
One at the very beginning, I spawned in midair and fell to my death. The second time, I tried to recover, went into creative and died still. Third time, I got taken out of creative by my own macros and couldn't recover. And then the fourth time was on purpose.
Sounds about awesome.
Oh, Rupert's saying it's 15 to 15 right now.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh yeah, 'cause you just hit the ground too hard again. I have like 3 different consoles open right now, so.
What's with all the deaths, by the way, buddy, over there?
What's with them?
Yeah, what's with them?
Me jumping down and missing the platform is the honest answer.
Well, at least you have an answer.
Oh, what? No! Go away!
Is that Enderman still pissed at you?
I don't know about the Enderman, it was a zombie.
Oh, okay. Lunar93, I'm on the 32-bit version of Java and I'm on this map with no lag. What's wrong with you? Rupert says you both owe me 11 diamonds.
I'm going to now.
Oh, Mooner, you were trying to open Minecraft with more memory than 32-bit Java will allocate. to go to 1 gig or lower for memory. Nice puller. The Ultimate Gamer 1123. So if nearby wins, you get 64 stack of diamond blocks. Can I have some?
Why does he get that if I win?
I don't know. I'm fairly sure he will answer us now in a few minutes. Actually, no. By the time this reaches that person, it will be roughly 13 seconds till they can talk again. The Ultimate Gamer, how will you be getting this stack of diamond blocks? This is not the Creeper host server, guys. No offense to them, it really isn't. It's just we've moved on to a different server.
Bone meal, bone meal. Everyone loves some bone meal.
Dark Wolf Gang. By closing your entire browser down and letting it refresh the memory.
Oh, that is learn.
Apparently the Ultimate Gamer has made a bet with his friend on a private server. And Crazy Brick gets 46 diamonds from Slaughter if nearby wins.
Nice.
Apparently the world does not have very much faith in you. This isn't good.
What, in
We need
Nether?
to change that. Yes.
Killing me?
I know.
It's okay.
I need to sort of wake up to the fact that he is technically, killing me. He's destroying me. He's a country mile ahead of me.
It's okay, poor world.
Dota 513, 3 AMC is a very insignificant amount. It really is. That slab exploit's not even an exploit. Jumbies, slow and nearby are not equal.
Nearby's miles ahead. I am heading up though.
Well, now you're equal to me. Actually, you got more than me now.
No, you guys are equal in reward chests, but you're still ahead in infrastructure.
You're miles ahead of me, Nearby. You really are.
It's gonna come down to cans, I bet ya. And I wonder if you guys know even how to make those cans.
Not me.
Nope.
This
Well,
is
you're
gonna
make
be
the squeezer.
entertaining.
I'm gonna make the squeezer in a minute. But at the moment, I'll literally make it now. No, I had a really, really, really bad start. Really bad start. And then we found a flaw in the map, which didn't help. But I'm not using that as an excuse.
No, let's see what. Oh wow, my console still has all of your death messages.
Yes, I know.
Because I
I'm
have a
going for
separate
that next
console.
snibbing. I am literally got that is the next thing.
What is nearby making? I really don't know right now.
I'm not making a mob spawner. I don't have
Oh,
a
I know
mob
what he's
to make
making. Guys, you'll like what nearby is making. Just be patient.
Trying it a different way than I did before. That way I don't have to build engines.
can't make a blueprint. We're not on Buildcraft 3. Right, it's gone in, mate. Yeah, hi, Ben.
You're putting in the squeezer?
No, I've just put ender chest in.
See?
1 second.
I can't freaking get an Enderman to work with me.
I think I'm in yours, although I'm gonna double check real quick. No, I'm in nearby's
outside
monument.
it. I'm outside it now.
Yeah, no, I went over into nearby's monument, so I'm just quickly teleporting through.
Hey, Red Raft.
I think, hold on.
Here
Yep,
you go,
there you
Ivan,
are.
up here.
Yeah, here, I have to quickly actually check it, you know, just for the whole
Yeah.
technicalities thing. It says world anchor on mine.
Hmm?
You put in an ender chest.
Yes, I've just put an ender chest in.
Hey, can you quickly go onto your guy and tell me what your ender chest's ID?
209.
79.
209.
209? Okay. That's where my configs are wrong. Okay. So yeah, you're getting it, trust me. Oh, and there we crash again. Ah. So yep, I figured out where my configs were all messed up. It's with when they generated its railcraft is conflicting with ender chests.
Okay. Be right back.
Again? Really?
Back again.
Yeah, I'm checking. Yep, ender chest red. You're all good. I just double checked on the.
Yeah.
I just did a new.
And there you go. All for you.
Tons of sand though.
Did you really up pull Palmer?
Yeah, I did the last time I was on stream and I did this too.
At the very least, I think you built a floor for yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, I built a floor.
Gray glass?
Right, okay, let's go for the squeezer.
Did I just keep an eye on your inventory, Slow?
Pardon?
Did I just keep an eye on your inventory?
What about it?
You're going for squeezer already?
Squeezer? Yeah.
Squeezer's
thing?
easy to make.
Yeah, I know it is. But still, I think Slow is starting to push ahead again.
Mm-hmm. Because I can't
No,
find
I'm
freaking
not.
Ender
I'm
Dragon.
really not. I've got a long way to go to make the squeezer. I don't have a mastery to or nothing.
Oh.
What is that? That should work. Why didn't that work?
Megaltran Ninja, why would you skip to the end of any video? The point of the video is to watch the content in the middle. You know, from the time the first second happens to the last second happens. If you're only skipping to the end, you're not really enjoying it. Gloomwalker's telling you to take your Philosopher's Stone out of cube mode.
Out of cube mode?
Yeah, I think it's depends on your key configuration, whatever the switch mode for
I've never heard of
equivalent
being in
exchanges.
cube mode and not cube mode. I don't get that.
The Philosopher's Stone, depending on what mode it's in, will transmute differently. For instance, in cube mode, it will take the area that you're transmuting and then look out that same distance. So if it's a 7x7 area, that's 3 from the center. So we'll look 3 left, 3 right, and 3 forward, and we'll transmute.
I see.
This stream is definitely a few hours in, guys. Oh god, it's almost been 5 hours.
Yeah, we are lagging behind a bit.
Apparently that doesn't... Oh, it's gotta have filters on it if I do it this way. That's why. It's not like a block breaker or anything.
Guys, remember, if you have a question and you think you can answer it on your own, Google it.
Oh no, just... How is that one working without filters? I don't understand how that one was just tossing out stuff.
I did learn that. Please tell me I learned that. Oh.
Do you guys think they'll be doing any or turning anything in the next 5 minutes or so?
Not 5 minutes now.
No, it should be good.
Alright, I'm gonna go quickly take care of trash. And move away from nearby passive mob spawner again, because to get the best look at what he's doing, I have to go over there. Fly all the way up here and be way out of range of everything.
It's okay, that mob spawner's not working at all.
No.
No, I'm not getting any passive mobs.
Oh, passives. Oh, I've had passives. They were spawning and bleeding my spawn.
Oh, maybe you got the passive and I got the other mobs.
Oh, that'll do me.
I'm not even gonna worry about the dark room for now, guys. Just a waste of time.
I'm going as fast as I can. Oh, what am I doing? Dirt. What there? No, I don't think we can in this, but I'll try. I think that's forestry only.
How in the world are you spawning, buddy? Spawning in the water down there?
Yeah, it doesn't work. I think it's forestry for that, and we don't have that in because of exploits.
I think he died anyways. Need some mushroom soup or something.
Oh. Wow.
Tired?
No, no, no. Just stretching.
Hmm.
No, it's okay, Key. While I'm doing this, what am I doing?
Ow! No,
Nope.
you don't. Ooh. That was close, so. That was close. I almost lost a philosopher's stone.
Oh, that would have been nasty.
Yeah.
Jim, you can make another one then.
Yeah, I could make another one, but still. That was close. Because I made everything up here sand. There we go.
I don't even know if you can teach the dust to the tables, can you? Don't think you can. Oh, you can. I did not know that.
This doesn't make... What? How?
Dode, you can't get an old map of FTB. They're all gone. They don't exist anymore. I'm sure people have them, but I don't. Thank God.
It wasn't working with redstone pipes. I tried. Tubes, pneumatic tubes. It was not working.
Hey,
Use pneumatic tubes but without the filter. You talking about the filter down here? There is no filter.
so you're working on your
Dark room?
milker.
No, I'm working on a dark room. I got a deployer to
An
deploy.
automatic one.
Yeah, I got a deployer to deploy it. And I got transposers on top to grab the items, but I don't know why transposers aren't working. At all. Because I should be grabbing the item. Why do I need a filter to pull it out, though? I don't get that. Oh my gosh, what is with the mob spawning? I swear.
Bad.
There's not blank spots anywhere in my area, but yeah, I got mob spawns. Thank you. I need one of those. Dark matter pick, please. Really? I'm the unluckiest guy when it comes down to those spawning. Oh, I finally got sheep. Sweet. I guess I do need filters then. You guys are right.
I return. Does anybody need anything?
Yep. I'll bring it up
What?
now.
Huh?
I'll bring it up now.
Okay. I'll be
Okay.
waiting for monument.
No.
Oh, I see. Okay. You're going for that color.
I need 8 gold. You guys don't understand. You guys are saying no filter, just put bone meal in the deployer. But when you look in here, well, there was seeds. Where'd they go? I swear there were seeds, guys.
And I wish I was streaming this.
Alright, fine. You guys say no filter. No filter. But I'll show you what happens. That sheep's about to dive off. Why do you wish you were streaming it?
Hi, Slow. If you have a friend, remember not
Did you
to
see my
drown.
elite skills then?
Oh, no,
Got
it
2
works.
more friends to deal with. Oh. And no pointer exceptions. Alright, well, I've already pre-opened up the one you have because I checked your inventory really quick. So you're all open to go, and I'll double check it just for the sake of saying I know you tossed it in. You know, I trust you both, to be honest about this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I got rid of my 2 friends. I'll wait for you to see it.
Hey, I'm in.
Yes, are you seeing?
Yeah, it's 1 click on my mouse to
There you go.
grab your inventory. All right.
Oh, why is
What
now
colour
it
was it?
works?
Brown.
Yep.
Of course now it works. Now I need a filter right here, though. So you were right. I do
Yeah,
need a
just
filter.
hope that last creepy friend. Oh, he's walking away. And now he's stuck in the air by an interdiction torch. 1 too far, Slow.
The next one. Yay!
Finally got what you were looking for.
That's what I've been waiting for. Now everything gets focused on that. And I am not jumping this time.
Oh, look at that. You got some sheepy friends. Nearby, you've got to set it to 0.45.
Yeah, it looks like it's skipping.
Yeah. 0.45 on SMP accounts for tick errors and is the fastest that red power machines can possibly operate.
I like what 0.5, but you know. It's a personal choice thing, isn't it?
There we go. Now it's
So
working.
Nearby,
Yeah.
you want to put a second condenser and let the overflow system take care of everything for you?
I guess I could. But I don't have enough stuff for a second condenser right now.
Looks like you might be keeping up.
Yeah, I think he is, because I'm running out of... I don't know how I got all the diamonds for the friggin' builder.
Oh, oh, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw your, I was talking about your dark room here.
How am I keeping
And
up?
now it's actually keeping up.
Okay, cool.
At the beginning, for whatever reason, it wasn't.
At least now it is.
How I got the diamonds for the builder?
Yeah.
Dark room?
Yeah, but that was by your own hand, right?
Yeah. I had a hand dark room. It wasn't automatic one.
Yeah.
Because darkroom costs nothing to me.
Yeah.
Boconia, the pyramid is the beast. Pokemon, goodbye.
One of them.
It was a link. Oh, never mind. I can't even click on his name. Got DC'd. Victor Pipes.
If you quick one. Oh.
Hey, now you got mob spawning in here. I don't know what changed, but yeah, now you have mob spawning and I don't.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Weird.
a bit strange.
Oh, tell me that that is not a oh, nearby. I want to come fix this.
Fix what?
So,
You forgot to do one thing with your filter.
Set it to more bone mill.
When you look at your filter, you'll understand what I mean, because it's already pretty much breaking your darkroom.
is that coaching, guys?
I forgot to put only bone mill in there. To filter out the bone mill. It's not coaching. You already got plenty of coaching before time, remember?
Nah, I'm only joking, man. I'm absolutely fine with it. Because especially with a darkroom, you do not want that screwing up on the server.
Yeah, no, that's my bigger concern is if that thing really screws up, it's gonna hurt everything here. Like, I can't even be near you right now, so I actually have to move away.
Because of the...
Entities.
Yeah.
I don't have the memory of the processor to go around.
Yeah, but I mean, it's only hitting. I don't see any grass going in there, was there? Did you check the bottom?
Yeah, I checked the bottom.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, but that was at the beginning, to be honest. That was at the beginning.
So funny to watch this thing just fill up. Oh. Good thing about filters and red power is at the very least it won't send bone meal out unless it really needs it.
Yeah, it's honestly starting to build up down there.
Yeah, I will fix the audio if it's getting laggy now. Very easy.
This has
If I'm
been
not-
going on. Go ahead.
That's it.
This has been going on for almost 6 hours, guys. If you're just now tuning in, you're at about the
Like-
middle of Feed the Beast.
Those batteries are annoying when you try to sort your inventory.
IC2 batteries.
Yep.
Red power batteries?
Yeah, I said yep, I see too.
So I know red power behaves properly with inventory tweaks, but a lot of industrial crap doesn't for whatever reason. I'm gonna quickly try a setting that I have yet to try before in Optifine.